शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्याये सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये अगजा आननपद्मार्कं गजाननमघर्निशम् अनेकदन्तं भक्तानां एकदन्तमुपास्महे एकदन्तमुपास्महे।
I am Sai Sevak Raghuram Saturi from Sai Darbar, Hyderabad. Baba has selected Sai Banasa Gopalrao Ravada as an instrument to start the Sai Darbar movement. Baba has appeared in the dream of Sai Banasa on the Christmas day of the year 1998, that is 25/12/1998, and asked him to cut the spiritual cake and distribute it to the world. And that is how the beginning was made 5 years ago. The website SaiDarbar.org is thus born. Today, with the blessings of Baba, 14 Sai Darbar chapters across the 5 continents of the globe are functioning actively. We, the members of Sai Darbar, consider ourselves fortunate enough to serve Sai Baba and his devotees through SaiBaba.org and the Glory of Shirdi Sai, an e-magazine. On the invitation from 7 chapters of Sai Darbar from USA and from the organizers of Shirdi Sai Utsav 2003, Orlando, Florida, Sai Banasa Gopalrao Ravada and his wife Srimati Madhu Gopal Ravada visited USA during July-October 2003. During his stay, Sai Banasa has conducted satsangs and gave discourses at various places on Sai philosophy in the North American continent. We have compiled his discourses and brought up a video CD and presented it to the family of Sai devotees. We earnestly hope that Sai devotees will share our views and reap the benefits. The opinions and views expressed by Sai Banasa are purely personal and based on his analysis and conclusions drawn after going through different books and manuscripts. Jai Sai Ram.
श्री गणेशाय नमः। Sri Saraswati Namaha, Samartha Sadguru, Sainathaya Namaha. Now, going to Bhagavatam and Satcharitra and try to understand what Krishna is the same Sai is, what Sai is the same Krishna. Sai and Krishna are one and the same. When Krishna was born, Garga Muni, the Purohit of Yadavas, named his Krishna, which means eternal, and we know Sai is also eternal. Here, I would like to tell you, Baba always tells that he is a servant of the God. And one day I asked him, to which God you are servant? In Baba says there is no difference between God and his devotee. He was very peculiar, Baba. He says, I was the Garg Muni. I was not knowing who is that Garg. Then I asked the next day, after my meditation, somebody, who is this Garg? The name I heard, one of my colleagues, one Mr. Garg was there. Is it the same Garg? No. Garg has written Bhagavatam. Garg has worked like a Purohit in Lord Krishna's house. He used to perform pujas, and he has given the name to Krishna as Krishna. And he says, I am the servant, because in your house is a priest does the puja, you are paying him money, that is a servant of God. He will come to your house and you will perform Satyanarayana Katha or Sai Satchavratam. While going, you will expect something from you, say $50. I don't know in America what is the rate, $100 maximum. In India nowadays they are charging 500 rupees to 600 rupees. That means he is serving the God and he is collecting money from you. Baba says, I served Lord Krishna. How great! He is the Parabrahma, and we know even Shiva in his meditation he utters Ram, Ram, Ram. Lord Shiva. Why? Tomorrow I am going to talk that subject, because he swallowed the Garalam, that is a poison, and he was getting a lot of pain, burning sensation. To cool it, he was telling Ram, Ram, Ram. That's why when we get a pain, we call Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. That tomorrow, that topic I am going to say. Today is Krishna I am supposed to deal. So I explained you, he was the Garg, he is a servant of Lord Krishna. Then before we start this thing, we should know the two characters. One is Narada in Bhagavatam and Dasagunu in Satcharitra. Both are similar. In 15th chapter, Baba told Ganu, you should remove your upper cloth, remove, and you should be like a Narada and give your Harikatha. Why Baba says you are Narada? What is the importance of the Narada? Then I was going through the Bhagavatam. Narada, in the prayer, but he was a Gandharva and his name was Upabaraha. He was a very good singer. He used to sing in the praise of Lord. But he was having some weakness. He was a womanizer, Gandharva. That was his weakness. So one day Brahma has invited him from Brahmasatra Yaga. Then they asked to sing in the praising the glory of the Lord. Then that gentleman Upabaraha was beautifully singing the songs. When it was the peak moment, he has seen a beautiful lady and he stopped his singing and just gone for a walk with that lady. Then Brahma was annoyed. He has given a sharp command. You are in the praise of Lord, you are singing, and your weakness you could not control. Come on, go and take the birth of a human being as a Dasi Putra. That means a son to a servant maid in Bhulok on the earth. Poor Upabaraha has taken birth as a servant maid's son, that lady servant, she was serving to the rishis, and this boy used to go along with the mother, and all the rishis were chanting Narayana mantra, Narayana, 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 and this boy was also chanting Narayana, Narayana. And one fine morning he left the body and he's gone to Brahma, where he was inhaling, exhaling. He just entered in Brahma. Then he became the Brahma Manasa Putra. From that day onwards, he was chanting the Narayana mantra and traveling wherever he wants and Trilokas. Why I am telling the comparison between Narada and Dasagunu. I want Dasagunu's original name is Sahasra Ganesh Buddhi. Ganesh. And Baba used to call him Ganu. His original name is Ganesh Sahasra Buddhi, and he was a police constable. This Ganu, Ganesh Dasagunu, was a very good singer when he was a police constable. But what he used to do, daytime he used to be a police constable, in Maharashtra he used to work, and in night time, evenings, he used to attend Lavane dance programs, so-called cabarets you call, the modern cabaret. In those days, Lavane dances where ladies used to perform. And he used to sing the songs for the ladies. Baba caught him, my dear Ganu, God has given you a wonderful gift. Why don't you sing in the glory of the Lord? Why don't you start Harikathas? He says, no, I am head constable only, let me become sub-inspector. Okay, then he became a sub-inspector with the blessings of Baba. Then Baba says, why don't you come out and start singing for the Lord? No, let me become circle inspector. Of course, he couldn't become a circle inspector. Baba given him a good lesson. I am comparing Narada with Dasagunu. These are, when I go through Bhagavatam, I found Narada. When I was going through Satcharitram, I found a typical character like Narada, who has propagated the Sai philosophy through Kirtanas in entire Maharashtra in those days. Today so many people are doing. I am not doing Kirtanas. I am following Nanasaheb Chandorkar's policy. Nanasaheb Chandorkar, he was a Tahsildar. He used to do the daytime work. Evening he used to give lectures like me. So my elder brother was Nanasaheb Chandorkar. I am following his footsteps to tell the greatness of Baba. In that mission, I am here in front of you. Then we'll go back to Bhagavatam. To worship the Lord, to understand the Lord, you don't require a grey hair. You think that this Sai Banisa is giving a lot of grey hair and he is wearing a good dress, so he is a competent authority about God. No. In Bhagavatam, Bhakta Prahlad, what will be his age? He was 8 years or 10 years. No, Dhruva was 5 years. Bhakta Prahlad was 10 years. And Dhruva, 5 years. They were worshipping Lord. That made me, okay, that means age is not important. Anybody can praise or anybody can worship Lord. It's wonderful, yes. What way you are going to compare within the Bhagavatam, from Bhagavatam to Satcharitra. It is the wonder of wonders. I want to reveal an information to you. Baba never allowed anyone to touch his feet or worshipping him till 1908. Till 1908, nobody was doing Aarti or nobody was worshipping Baba. It's a one fine morning, one small child, age around 7 to 8 years. The name of the child is Bapu Rao. Daily when he used to go to school, he used to pick one flower from the garden and hand over, he used to take to school. But in fact he was not taking to the school. The mother was thinking, my child is good, he is taking a rose flower and he is going to hand over to his maths teacher where he is poor in maths. She was thinking like that. And daily he used to take one rose flower. What he used to do, that child, By the side of Dwarka Mai, there is a Hanuman temple is there. You people remember? You go to Shirdi, Dwarka Mai, by that you will see the Hanuman temple, Maruti. He used to offer that flower to Lord Hanuman and go to school. One day he has asked her, Mummy, give me 2 roses. Then mother must be thinking, oh, he is poor in science, he will give it this to science teacher. Then she has given me 2 roses to the child, and he has gone to again as a regular routine before going to school to the Hanuman temple. He offered 1 flower to Hanuman. What he has done with the second flower? He came directly to Dwarka Mai, and Baba was in meditation pose, sitting. He just came in front of Baba and he kept that rose flower on the head of Baba and started worshipping him. Baba coolly accepted that worship. You can see Dwarka Mai photo somewhere here. You will see 1 flower on the head of Baba. That was the first flower offered by Bapu Rao, a child of 7 years. Then by the side of Baba, Shama was there and Mahesapati were there. They were asking, Baba, you never allow us to worship you. How this small child can worship you? Then Baba says, the child has seen the divinity in me. If you can see the divinity in me, from today onwards, you can worship me. I got no objection. And the day the small child, Bapu Rao, has worshipped, and he is inaugurated actually to worshipping Baba, and today lakhs of people are worshipping Baba and our Margadarshi as Bapu Rao. Why I am comparing Bapu Rao with Prahlada or Dhruva? They are the small children. They have seen Lord Sri Hari and they worship. And this Bapu Rao in Shirdi has seen Lord Sri Hari in Baba and started worshipping. So that is about worshipping part. I compared between Bhagavatam and Satcharitra. Let us again go back to Bhagavatam, Sadgati. The Shuka Mahamuni, you must be knowing, he has given Sadgati to Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj knows that within 7 days he is going to die, and he was in the palace in the middle of the ocean. He knows that Taksha will come and give a bite. He is going to die, but he wants to live. But he was prepared mentally, if I die, I must get Sadgati. Then he asks Shuka Mahamuni to read Bhagavatam for 7 days. Shuka Mahamuni reads the Bhagavatam in front of Parikshit for 7 days, and finally you know that Takshak has come, the snake, with the snake bite. He has died, and he got Sadgati because of the Bhagavatam, reciting the Bhagavatam. And I want to take a comparison, Satcharitra. You know, this Vijayanand in Satcharitra, a Madras sannyasi, he was supposed to go to Manasarovar. He came as a halt to Shirdi. When he was talking to Baba, suddenly a telegram comes from Madras, Chennai. Mother Serious got immediately back. This is somewhere in 1917. In those days, telegram was there. Today your email facility is there. And within a fraction of seconds, you can send messages anywhere in the world. But in those days, only telegram. Telegram, they used to give very serious messages. A message has come from Madras. Mother Serious died immediately to Vijayanand, care of Shirdi. And postman has brought that message. Who is Vijayanand? I am Vijayanand. Okay. Then he started crying. He is a sannyasi. He was wearing kashayam. Then he goes to Baba. Baba, my mother is serious. I want to go back. Then Baba laughs. Hey, you are a sannyasi. You are wearing a kashayam robe. Still you have got attachment to your mother. What sannyasi you are? Baba knows. Already that lady has gone to heaven. Even this man goes there is no use. And Baba knows. in another 1 month this man is also going to heaven. He says, you need not go to Madras, be here for another 1 month and daily read Bhagavatam. 2 rounds Bhagavatam that Vijayanand completes, and he keeps the head on the lap of Bade Baba and he takes Sadgati. Baba has given Sadgati to Vijayanand. There Sukamaha Muni has given Sadgati to Parikshit Maharaj. These 2 comparisons I am putting in front of you. Then we will go a little bit ahead. Multiplication of food. You must be knowing Draupadi very well. They lost their kingdom. All Pandavas, they were in the Vanavas. That food lady used to cook one time, in the daytime only cooking, no nighttime food and all those things. And one day, that Duryodhan, he came to know that Pandavas or Draupadi, they are very happy in the jungle. So he says, we should trouble these Pandavas and Draupadi. Then he selects that Gussa aane wala Muni kaun hai, that Durvasa. Durvasa Muni, anyway you are going to the jungle, please go, my brothers are there, they will offer you food. Go along with you, take along with you your 1,000 Sishyas. Yes, I am anyway going to jungle, I will go there, yes, they will give me good food, I will have a lunch there in their house. So he came with 1,000 people, the Sishyas, and he says, Bhavati Bhikshan Dehi. Then Draupadi comes out. She has completed the food and she served food to the husband, and Bhima took the large share, and they all gone outside in the jungle. She is alone in the house, the kutiram. Now once the food is distributed, again you should not cook for that day. The day you can, when you go from the office, you say the day is over, something like that. The day is over. You cannot, you have till next day you should not cook. But this Muni is asking food, that too for 1,000 people. She was in Dailma, and all the 5 husbands, they gone for a jungle walk in the jungle. She is alone, poor lady, and that Durvasa Mahamuni told, within 1 hour I am coming back, you prepare food for me and my 1,000 people. How to prepare within 1 hour time? Then she knows my brother Krishna is there, he will come for my rescue. Then she started, brother Krishna, come for my rescue. Then immediately Krishna, he has come. Why sister, what is the problem? Why you called me? Then Draupadi, she tells to Krishna, see this Durvasa Mahamuni came, my problem is this, I cannot prepare, I don't have food to serve. What is there? You got a lot of food in your vessels, go and check. And I cleaned it. No, you go and check. Then she removed, they checked the vessel what she has cleaned. She found 1 grain of rice. Then Krishna says, you give it to me. With love and devotion, that Krishna has taken that grain, and all the 1,000 along with the Durvasa, they felt tummy is full. Oh, enjoyed. And they came to Draupadi, they said, our tummy is full, we had a good lunch. In some other version, they say, Krishna has manifested the food for 1,000 people, and 1,000 people have taken the food, and Lord Krishna has saved Draupadi. That is another version, whatever it may be. But I want to tell you, here Lord Krishna has come for the rescue of Draupadi. A similar incident I will show you in Satcharitra. Balaji Patil Namaskar, somewhere in the 1912 or 14, I don't remember the year. Balaji Patil Namaskar used to, every year he used to bring cartload of the grain and used to offer Baba, and Baba used to take off of that grain bags and return, and he used to give the cloth for Balaji Patil Namaskar and his family members, and he used to bless every year. That poor man taken a Sadgati on the first annual ceremony day, if somebody dies, we have to offer food to in the village. That mother-in-law, that is Mrs. Balaji Patil Namaskar, she invited 100 person in the village. For the daughter-in-law has prepared food for 100, but the turnout was for more than 300. Then the daughter-in-law wasn't fixed. Mother-in-law, you told you invited only 100. See that 300 people are there. The food is not sufficient. Then mother-in-law says, no problem. Don't worry. Baba is there. We brought Udi from Shirdi. You cover the entire food with a cloth, put vibhuti on the food, and serve the food without lifting the cloth to all the 300 people. That was the faith. Then daughter-in-law and mother-in-law both they served, and all the 300 people they enjoyed the food, good food, and they left and they lifted the vessel, and they found still a lot of food is available. So Lord Krishna came for the rescue of Draupadi. Lord Sainath has come for the rescue of Mrs. Balaji Patil Lavaskar. Are you able to catch my point? Is Krishna? Krishna in Dwapar Yuga, whatever he has done, same thing Lord Sainath has done in this Kali Yuga. So let us go a little bit ahead, and I want to take the blessings for the birth of child. This point I will take. You know that Bhagavatam, that King Chitraketa Maharaj, he was not having children. Then who came for his rescue is Saint Angirasa. Saint Angirasa performs the Putrakameshti Yagam, and taking that payasam, that is the prasad after the yagam, and he got a child, that is a male baby is born. That means Saint Angirasa can bless Chitraket Maharaj and given a child, that too a male. The similar incident, this is I quoted from the Bhagavatam, now I have to quote from Satcharitam. I need not tell, I think everybody can answer my question. You know that Damu Anna Kasa, he was having 2 wives, no issue. Then Baba gives the mango fruit, Amralila, and that Damu Anna Kasa says, to which wife I should give? Baba says, give it to your younger one. And he was blessed with a child. You know that Gopal Rao Gundu, he was having 2 wives in those days, and he was not having children. Why 2 wives in those days? Today I don't encourage for 2 wives, please take it grant from me. Why in those days 2 wives? When the first wife was not having children, and gynecology was not developed in those days, lady doctors were not available, that's why the male member used to go for the second marriage, another wife. But today that problem is not there, not necessary. You can go to a gynecologist, she will help you and definitely you will be blessed. Your gynec doctors are the Babas. I can say God is come in the form of doctor. I want to tell like that. Then Gopal Rao Gundu got with the blessings of Baba, child. Damu Kasa got. Then Aurangabadkar's wife, second wife got a child with the blessings of Baba. Then Ratanji Shapurji Wadia, he was a multi-millionaire in those days of Nanded. He was having 12 daughters, not one, 12 daughters, and he was a multi-millionaire. He was worried, if I perform the marriage of all my daughters, all my son-in-laws will grab my money. So he was in need of one son. He thought, my son will give me that putra. Without there is no putra, you will not cross the Punnama Naraka. That is one saying is there in our mythology. That son is a must. People think, I don't believe in that. If you are having daughter also, be happy with the daughter. And maximum 2 issues you can go. I recommend. I think one of the devotees sitting here, I don't want to name, she was asking, why Sahibani sir, you are recommending for 2? I said, even I recommend for one if you are financially not well off. If you are financially well off, go for two children. Because one baby in the house, she will get bored. They require another company. So when they grow up, they require a brother or sister with them. That's why please go for 2 issues, not more than that. Don't go on producing like Ratanji Shapurji Wadia. Ratanji Shapurji Wadia has produced 12 daughters. Then he was in need of a son. Then Dasagunu says, go to Sai Rock, Sai Maharaj, take his blessings, and you will be definitely blessed with the son. You know it very well. I think we are discussing about Ratanji Shapurji Wadia. So with the blessings of Baba, you know he got a male child. I need not much talk on that subject. So then we will go to further. The Namasmarana is most important for us. Baba has told, he allowed first Radhakrishna Mai to do the Namasmarana Japa. And he allowed, Kakasaheb Dikshit was asking, I want to see Vithala. If I do the Namasmarana of the Lord, can I get the vision? Baba said, definitely. And that incident, you know it very well. So, that here the Namasmarana is the most important in every devotee's life. That is mentioned in the Bhagavatam, in Satcharitra also. Nowadays, I recommend you please do the Namasmarana when you are alone. If you get a time of 10 minutes or half an hour. Om Sai, Sri Sai, Jai Jai Sai. Very simple. Om Sai, Sri Sai, Jai Jai Sai. You continuously chant for about 15 minutes in a calm, quiet place. That Namasmarana will help you. It will give like a tonic. It will work you. In fact, my Sai brother, Sri Shankaraya in Hyderabad, is a staunch devotee of Baba. He is around 72 years. He started 25 years back Namasmarana. They used to conduct for 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours, non-stop Namasmarana. Om Sai, Sri Sai, Jai Jai Sai. Om Sai, Sri Sai, Jai Jai Sai. Jai Jai Sai in various tunes. When you do that, the vibration will reach Lord and it will come back with blessings. Once you are in a valley, you say Ram and you will get back feedback from Ram. In the same way, echo will come. In the same way, when you do the Ram Namasmarana, Om Sai, Sri Sai, Jai Jai Sai, and he reaches him and the blessings you will get. So it is mentioned in the Bhagavatam that Namasmarana is the important Namasmarana. That is, Nama Jap is important. In Lord Sainath accepted that and he encouraged Radhakrishna Mai to do that. He encouraged the others to do that, even Kakasaheb Dikshit and others. So these two comparisons I have taken. And in US, if anybody is interested to perform the Sai Nama Japa, I recommend Sri D. Shankaraya is an elderly person. He is my elder brother. I am always grateful to him. He also works along with me in the Sai Darbar. He is an advisor to Sai Darbar. His email ID is sainama@yahoo.com. If anybody is interested to take the guidance from him, please approach him and he will definitely give guidance with regard to this Sai Nama. So if you want to conduct Sai Nama in USA, you approach him and he will guide and he will help you in this regard. That is about Namasmarana. Now let us again go back to Bhagavatam. You know it. Krishna's best friend who is? Kuchela. Sudama. Baba says, you believe it or not, it is there in the mention, I can quote from Satcharitra. The God's best friend is a poor man, those who is in poverty. He is the best friend of the God. Kuchela was a poor, having 12 children. He was in poverty, but he used to say Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. And you know the story. He will come to the Krishna with a pound rice And the treatment what Lord Krishna has given to Kuchela, you will wonder, it is mentioned in the Bhagavatam. He gives him welcome and takes to his bedroom. There he offers a chair and he invites all his wives, Astapuranis and Rukmani and Satyabhama. They pour the water and Lord Krishna has cleaned the feet of Kuchela. Where Lord? Can he touch an ordinary poor man? Yes, Lord can touch the feet of his devotees. Baba has told the same thing. With your arriving into this Dwarkamai, Mirakato Dwarkamai Pavitramaindi. And he even in one occasion he has told, it is there in Satcharitra, Hemadrapant writes, I am a creature, in the ex-creature something he has writes, do you remember? That much humble. So when Lord Krishna can touch the feet of Kuchela, Sadama, and he has given such a treatment, royal treatment, and Baba told, the God's best friend is the poor man. And you know, Mahilsapati, Baba used to give every day 10 rupees, 15 rupees, 20 rupees to everyone, 1 rupee, 2 rupees. But he never bothered to give even a single rupee to Mahilsa. But Mahilsa used to call Deva. And Baba used to call him as Bhagat. That was the relation. And Krishna in Bhagavatam, I want to quote, when Pandavas got back their kingdom after the battle of Mahabharata, then Krishna says, I have to go back to Dwaraka. Then he comes to Arjuna, what do you want? What do you want? He asks all the brothers. And everybody says, we want this, we are happy, thank you very much. Then they go, Krishna goes to the aunt, that is the mother of the Pandavas. Auntie, what do you want? I am going to back to my kingdom Dwaraka. You know what she asked? Can anybody can tell? She says, give me always troubles and problems. Not rich. So that whenever I get problem, I will say Krishna, so that you will be always thinking me. Why? I will tell a small example to you. When the child is walking, suppose she got hurt when she kicks a stone, something start bleeding blood. What the child will say? Mommy! Then the mother comes for the rescue. Click, and she applies Dettol, first aid, some medicine. Why mother has to come? Because the child says, Mommy! I don't know, very rare. Daddy! I don't know. Daddy is in the office, he will not come. And I don't know. I never come across child is telling when they get a hurt, Daddy. It may be 1 in 1,000. I don't deny it. But I want to tell the child when she's in the problem, Ma, Amma. That's why when we are in problem, we are in trouble, we should say Sai Ma, Mother Sai. And I'm going in deep in that. So here Kuchela was honored by Lord. I want to compare Lakshmi Khapadde, you know, you heard about her in the Lakshmi. She's the wife of Gigi Khapadde, eminent barrister of Amravati. Then the child of Lakshmi was suffering with the plague. She comes to take the permission of Sainath. Baba, give me permission, I want to go back to Amravati, my son is suffering with the plague. And that lady, one day, she brought the food to Baba. And Baba, the first time when she brought food to Baba, just I introduced about that lady, because you should go back to Satcharitram and who is that lady. That lady, first time when she brought the food, Baba was already having thali full of some other dishes offered by so many other devotees. he just kept aside all of them, and he was taking this lady's food. Then Shyama and others, they asked, what is this partiality? We offered you such a rich food and you just keep it aside. This lady brought something, you are gone taking so haste and with love. And moreover, she was touching your feet and she was pressing your feet, and you are pressing her hands, and she is serving you and you are serving that lady. What is a wonderful relation between God and this devotee. That reminds me that Krishna was touching the feet of Kuchela. When Krishna can touch the feet of Kuchela, Lord Sainath can touch the hands of the devotee and press. These two incidents I have taken and I kept in front of you. Are you accepting? Krishna is taken in the form of Sai. Sai is the incarnation of Krishna. I will tell some more incidents because you are all eager to know. So, that I had taken Kuchela from the Bhagavatam and Lakshmi Khapadde from Satcharitra, the two incidents. Then I am going to give one more example from Bhagavatam, Dhruva. Dhruva, when he was blessed by Lord when he was 8 years, and people think that at the 8th year he became Dhruvatara star. No. Lord has blessed him to serve 26,000 years as a king. He served his people as a king. Then after 26,000 years completion, he handed over the kingdom to his son. Along with the wife, he has gone to Badrikavan, started thinking about the Lord. What happened then? Lord Hari was happy. He has sent aeroplane chariot, that chariot from the heaven, and sent his Vishnu Kinkaras, that means the servants of Lord Hari we call as Vishnu Kinkara. And when we die, definitely Yama Kinkara will come and take us. The Kinkara means servant. Of course, we are all Kinkaras of Lord Sainath, we are the servant. Then Vishnu Kinkaras, they came in the aeroplane and they have taken Dhruva to the Vishnu Loka. That incident I want to show you in Satcharitra. You know Kakasab Dikshit? He has told, Kaka, I will definitely take your last journey in the aeroplane. That is the blessing he has given. And exactly it has happened in 1926, July 5th. The day I am telling you. 5th July 1926, he along with the Hamadri Pant, Annasab Dabholkar, traveling from Bandra to Vile Parle in a local train. They were talking only about Baba, Baba, Baba. When I go to, people call me, used to mad. Whenever I get a friend, I used to know in the beginning days, I used to talk about Baba only. And even my relatives were afraid to come to my house because I used to talk only about Baba. Then even my wife was afraid this man became one day mental. He may be admitted in the hospital. But of course now she is also staunch devotee of Baba. It is another story. So here what I am telling you is what Lord Hari has given the blessing to Dhruva, the same blessing Lord Sainath has given to Kakasab Dikshit. And while talking in the train, he just kept his head on the shoulder of Annasab Dabholkar and he has taken the last breath. So without any pain. This is quoted by Annasab Dabholkar in the Satcharitra. So I have taken these two comparisons. And he has given not only to Kakasab Dikshit, Mahilsapati also on Ekadasi day. He has performed his father's annual ceremony. At lunch, after 1 o'clock lunch, he has taken a dhoti and a shirt and he was to go to Shirdi. Then he told his wife, just I am getting some uneasiness, and he sat in the chair and he has gone to the heaven. So these are the incidents. In Telugu, in our says, you should not, in the life, end of the life, you should not beg anyone for money and for food. And the last breath, without pain, you should leave the world. If you get these two, you are blessed by the Lord. So this is what Baba has given to Kakasaheb Dikshit and Mahilsapati, the way Lord Hari has given to Dhruva. Then I want to go again to Bhagavatam. Lord runs to rescue his earnest bhakta. That topic I found in Bhagavatam. You know, Gajendra Moksha, the elephant was fighting with the crocodile for 1000 years, a full battalion of so many elephants. His wife, children, his entire, all elephants came for the rescue of Gajendra. But the crocodile was going to win the battle. Then he realized, Lavakintayuledu, that poem is there in Telugu. Oh Lord, you come for my rescue, I am helpless. He raised the two hands. Then what was the position at that time? Lord, he was in the bedroom. Lord Srihari was in bedroom. He was not wearing proper dhoti at that time. Once a call has come from devotee, he was running. Then Lakshmi says, wait, where you are going? You have at least pant and jeans. Go for a rescue of your devotee. No, he is not bothered, he is running. And Shankham and Chakra, everybody has followed him. Sirikin Jappad, Shankha Chakramal, Shata Dharinchadu, that is, he knows better than me. And he is telling, that's correct. So, in Bhagavatam, that situation, I want to show something similarity in Satcharitra. You know, in 1914, during the First World War, Captain Jahangir Daruwala, he was the captain for one of the British Royal Navy ship. He was in command, and his ship was attacked by torpedo by the enemy sources in the Russian Sea. Then all his crew jumped in the sea to save their life, and captain cannot. Then he is a staunch devotee of Baba. He had just taken the photograph of Baba. He started crying. Baba, you should save me. Now I am going to sink along with the ship. Exactly during that time in Dwarka Mai, Baba was in meditation and he was drenched. And his assistant like Shama and Mahilsapati, they were collecting water. 1 or 2 buckets of water. People thought it is a sweating. It's not sweating. His body was totally drenched, and Baba coolly kept quiet. And what Baba did is, he gone into the Sukshma Rupa to the ship, and he was sitting in that hole, and the ship was towed to the harbour, and Captain Jahangir Daruwala was saved. That's why I have taken that quotation of Mahabhagavatam, a comparison to Jahangir Daruwala, the Gajendra Moksha. Not only this, I can give another quotation. In 1910, one day before Diwali, the blacksmith's child has fallen in the clean fire. That lady, because the husband called and she has not taken care of the child, then instead of calling as Nadha, she has uttered Sai Nadha. You say Nadha means husband will come. But she uttered Sai Nadha. So Sai Nadha has come for the rescue of the child. What he did? He has put his hand in the Dwarkamai Dhuni and his hand is burnt. Then Shama was asked, what is this? Are you mad? No, I am not mad. I saved the child of the blacksmith. And after 10 days, the blacksmith comes with the child. Thank you, Baba, you saved our child. At what cost? Baba's hand was burnt. And you know the Babaji Shinde used to daily apply. Lifelong he applied that oil, not ghee and leaf, that seva he has done. So I have taken these two comparisons from Satcharitra and from Bhagavatam. Then let us go for control over the elements. Baba, God is the form of 5 elements. You know very well 5 elements. Earth, sky, water, air and fire. These are the Pancha Bhutas we call. You are not having control over the Panchabhutas. That's why you are not God. Out of the 5, if one is removed from your body, you are dead. You remove anything out of this, any one you remove, you are dead. But God got control over the 5 elements. I will give a quotation from Bhagavatam. Lord Krishna at the age of 14 years, or 12 years I think, 12 in that age, he was going for grazing along the cows and along with the friends through the jungle. I think wildfire in the jungles are common in America also. In California last month there was a fire. So when they are grazing, the fire was there in the jungle, and all the cows were afraid, and all the friends of Krishna were afraid. Krishna, you should save us. There was no fire brigade in those days. Fire tenders were not available. They came to Krishna, you must save us, you are God for us. And Krishna was just 12 years. Then Lord Krishna realized his responsibility. What he did, he just opened his mouth, an entire fire he gulped. This is there in Bhagavatam. Then another incident I will tell you from Bhagavatam. You know the great Indra, he became wild because all these years that the Yadavas used to worship Indra, suddenly they stopped worshipping Indra and they started worshipping Krishna. Then he became mad. Then he says, I must punish these people. Then he created hailstorm. Then all the cows and the friends of Krishna and the villagers, old people, everybody was afraid. Such a storm. They are thinking everybody will die. Then all the old people, young people, everybody came. Krishna, you should save us. What Krishna did, he was just 12 years. He has lifted the Mount Govardhanagiri on this finger, small finger, little finger. And entire village came under the shelter, and Krishna has saved everyone from the hailstorm. We call Telugu in Vadagalavana, that snow, that ice will fall in. What do you call in English?
Hailstorm.
Hailstorm? I'm right? That ice formation, ice balls will fall.
Hailstorm.
Hailstorm.
Big ice is like a falling hail.
From the sky.
The thunder says,
Now nowadays acid rains are very common in everywhere, but in good places you will get hailstorm. That is ice fall, the pure ice.
water frozen into small pieces of ice.
And it is not good because it will damage the crops and it will hit the people. So Krishna has saved. I will explain afterwards. Krishna has saved from the hailstorm. These 2 experiences, 2 examples I can quote from Satcharitra. One fine evening, there was a thunderstorm was there, and everybody was afraid. They thought this downpour is so heavy, everybody will submerge in the water. The velocity of the winds are so high that thatched houses are flying, so they are going to be killed. Where the entire village has gone. They have not evacuated that village. They have not abandoned the village. They came to Dwarka Mai. They prayed, Lord Sainath, you have to rescue, come for our rescue. Then what Baba has done? He came out from the Dwarka Mai and looked at the sky. Hey, my children are afraid. Come on, stop, you are furious. You are very furious. You stop, I am ordering. And the storm is controlled. The way Krishna saved his friends and devotees, Baba saved his devotees in Shirdi. I think the example what I quoted is applicable, is right? Most appropriate. Then I have to show you Lord Krishna gulped the fire. Here Baba, what he has done, one fine afternoon, the Dhuni, its temperature was outside hot. In Dhuni the flames were rising like anything, and the Dwarkamai even today is made with wood. If touches that, everything will burn. That level the flames were going. And people thought we should put a bucket of water. Baba may not agree. Will get angry. He says you should not stop this fire. This has to go years together further. Then people are afraid. But Baba, no problem. We'll control the fire. What he has done? You took the satka. Come on, get down, get down, get down. 3 hits he has given, an entire fire has come down. That is the way Krishna has controlled the fire. Baba also controlled the fire. Now you agree with me, he is Krishna? I will go a little bit further because 8:15, I am end up my discourse and we'll go for a question answer session. Feeding the hungry creatures. That is, in Bhagavatam, you can say take the example from King Rantidev. If anybody comes, please help, he used to give money, gold, everything. Suppose when he is taking food, if somebody is to come and say, I am hungry, he used to give that food to people. Rantidev? That's good.
Mataji is our Rantidev.
Yeah, Rantidev. See, that means he used to offer the food to the needy. And Baba, you know it very well, he used to collect food from 5 houses and he used to keep in the column, that earthen pot, and even the cats and dogs used to take, and the servant maid used to take 10-15 rotis, and remaining whatever is left over, then Baba used to eat. So I want to compare Rantidev with Baba. So with this, I would like to say what Baba used to do, Annadan. He says if 12 o'clock to your doorstep, if somebody comes and say I am hungry, don't see his religion or caste or creed, you just offer him food. It need not be in the human form, it can be in animal form. I am fortunate, I had a blessing from Baba. Baba came to my doorstep. It is one of my experience. I have uploaded in Sai Banisa webpage of the Sai Darbar.org. Please, you can read it. For me, it's appropriate, I must tell you how Baba can come in the form of an animal. If anybody comes and say hungry, you will offer the food. Believe it or not, it is around 10 years back. It is a Bakrid, on a holiday for us. Bakrid holiday, and I enjoyed my good food, lunch. Around 12 o'clock, my wife offered me good lunch because it was a holiday. After taking lunch, I thought, let me come out of my house and just to wish somebody in my street. When I came, it was just exactly time around 12:15 or 12:30. I have seen a goat standing at my doorstep, 4 feet height, pure white, with beard. Goat, can you see with beard? Goat. In Mecca we call Telameka, Telagaddam. Goat with a beard, just looking at, the look says, I am hungry. Can you give me some food? And the festival is Bakri. I gave my experience. Then I know Baba has come, I must give him food, but I finished my lunch. Then I told my wife, can you offer some food to Baba? Then my wife at the time, she is not devotee of Baba. She was telling, you are becoming mad day by day. You are telling Baba has come in the form of a cat. Sometimes you say he's a goat. Now he's asking food. I away from I can get food. If your Baba is ready to take, the last night's chapatis are available. I am ready to give the chapatis. I said, my Baba will accept. And I offered 4 chapatis. Can you believe that goat ate 4 chapatis? Then I offered 1 small bucket of water. He drank and gave a small blessing to me. And he left. Can you believe this incident? It has happened in my life. So Baba says, I can come in any form. Same thing he has told, evening at 4 o'clock in Satcharitra, Lakshmi, I am hungry. Get me something. She immediately rushed. At 3 o'clock he took a lot of food. And at 4 o'clock he says, Lakshmi, I am hungry. Then Lakshmi says, wait Baba, I will get you some rotis with a good olive curry. She rushes. Within 1 hour she came at 5 o'clock. Baba, I brought food for you. What Baba did? He is offered to the dog. Then Lakshmi was angry. Lakshmi says, Baba, you made me to run up and down and I prepared food and you just give it to the dog. Baba says, the Atma in the dog and the Atma in me, the one and same. The dog is hungry. You offer to the dog, you offer to me. There is no difference. The dog cannot express that I am hungry. But whereas I can tell that I am hungry. And I took food at 3 o'clock, no doubt, in the afternoon. But the dog is hungry. I want to tell you, even if you offer to a dog or a goat, you should realize it, and that will go to Baba. And Baba used to do Annadanam very peculiar way. Suppose if you want to do Annadanam, what you are going to do? You will call a caterer. He says, today I am going to perform Annadanam for 200 people. You cook. Per dish, how much you charge? Sir, we will charge $10 per head. No problem, I got dollars. $1,000 I will pay. And the poor say, you offer in my name in a temple. He will never bother to even serve the food. And he just, because of this pomp and show, he is spending $1,000. He is not getting any punyam. The man who served, he is getting punyam. That's why I like one of the websites I have seen, that Meals on the Wheels, that project they have taken in USA, that Minneapolis, side devotees. They go to the old people and serve the food. Hot food they take in the packets. It's a wonderful project in America. They have taken. I liked it and I appreciated. I have given a good letter. Oh, Sai Banisa, you are the first person you have appreciated our work. I said, no, you are doing Annadanam, which Baba has done in those days. What Baba used to do? He used to purchase the vegetables and he used to purchase the rice. And he used to cut the vegetables and put it in big handi, and he used to prepare vegetable palav and non-vegetable palav. And he used to put his hand and cook it, and afterwards he used to serve. That is called real Annadanam. Of course you can do, we are very busy with office work. But at least come during that time, do the Annadanam. Baba will be happy, that is a favorite subject of Baba. And I recommend you people, please don't forget your roots. You must be from small village, from India or America or from Australia or from Africa, from wherever you belong. You please perform Annadanam in your tiny village where poverty is there. In America I have seen poor people, but their way of begging is different than India. I have seen in San Francisco. I found near a lamp post, that is a lamp, one young man stands with dirty, of course not good dress, and he keeps on board, have mercy. And you have to go and give him. He will not ask. But India people come and ask, give me something. There is only difference between America and India, what I found. Okay, this is also good. If you are interested, you go. The food also. But Baba used to go to the hungry person. He used to serve them. That is the Annadanam. So in your native place, in the poor people will be there. You send money on your marriage day or a birthday, your child's birthday, to some of your relatives, and see that Annadanam is performed in your village where poor people, and they will know so and so person from America, from our village is performing Annadanam. They will be happy. If it is not possible to you, this Uncle Sai Banisa is available in Hyderabad. If you want to see Annadanam to be performed, we used to do a lot of Annadanam because my health problem, I could not, but now again so many people are requesting why don't you do. So we have formed a small group, a registered body for Annadanam. If anybody is interested, they can approach me. And first preference, I tell everybody to do the Annadanam in your native place, native village, where poor people are there, so that they will be happy. They will recognize you. If they're happy, they will take the food and they say so and so, my blessings to you. So Annadata Sukhi Bhava. That is what blessing you need. You please do once in a year Annadanam. And if you don't find any proper place, you come, Sai Darbar is here to do that Annadanam also. We will do it. So with all these things, I have compared a lot that Krishna and Sai. The last but not the least, I want to compare Lord Krishna. He has completed his avatar. He has left his body, Krishna, and he has gone to Vishnu Loka. He is the incarnation of Lord Vishnu. The comparison that how Krishna has left his body, how Lord Sainath has left his body on Vijayadashmi day of 1918, the similarity. You believe that Lord Krishna helped Pandavas in the battle and he has used his chakra to kill Shishupala. He has killed so many Rakshas in the childhood. How he died? Krishna left his body. He was sitting in a jungle and he kept his leg like this and he was moving his toe like this, and one hunter felt that a deer is there and he just hit. But he has used an arrow and the arrow just hit and he died. He left. He wants one occasion to leave the body. He can use his Vishnu Chakra to kill that hunter. But no, he realized this avatara, that is for what purpose he came, that is over. So he has to leave this earth, go back to his original place. So Krishna has done, he has left in the same way Rama also done. Tomorrow I am going to talk about how Rama left his body. Tomorrow I am going to talk. Lord Sainath, on 1916 on Vijayadashmi told Simolangana. He was become mad, he was angry and removed his entire dress, he threw it in the dhuni. This is the Vijayadashmi is my Simolangana. That is 2 years before he has given a hint. In 1918, on Vijayadashmi day, he told everybody to get away from there so that no attachment. And peacefully he was, Lakshmi Shinde was there and he offered the 9 coins, a symbolic of Navavidha Bhakti. Then he has taken Bayaji's lap, he kept his head and he took the last breath. Afternoon between 2:30, around 2:30, that is Ekadashi is over, Dashami over and Ekadashi has come. That is the auspicious time he has taken. Just without any pain he left the body. The way Lord Krishna left the body, Lord Sainath has left the body. I think, and Baba told very clearly, I will be happy you take me to the Bootiwada. Why Bootiwada? There was supposed to, Muralidhar's statue was supposed to come. So indirectly, Baba has told that I am the Muralidhar, I am the Krishna. That's why you are going to Shirdi, you are touching the Mahasamadhi, the statue there. Actually, Samadhi is in the cellar. People are not knowing. The way from ladies' wing is there, male will go in one line and ladies will go in another line. There you will get a door to the cellar. The actual Samadhi is there underneath the statue. That is another story I can tell afterwards some other time if anybody is interested. Here why I am telling is, Baba says, I will be happy, the place Muralidhar. That means he is Muralidhar, he is Krishna. That's why he has gone there. And today Sai Krishna is blessing all of us. We should go to that place and receive the blessings from Sai Krishna. No doubt, every day we greet each other, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Today, I had the fortune to talk to you people and explain you Sai is Krishna and Krishna is Sai. And I want everybody, whether they'll accept with me or not. Are you accepting?
Yes.
You are satisfied?
Yes.
You will accept Lord Sainath is incarnation of Lord Krishna?
Yes.
Thank you very much.